Good morning. Happy Thursday. OMG, I'm not in my car. Let me tell you why. Honey, yesterday I was making a delivery and on the way out, it was a trash truck backed in and they were, dumping the trash can thing. And so I went like around it and I hit the curb. It sounded really bad, y'all. And it's like, you know when something ain't right. You just know. So I'm like, ooh, that didn't sound good. So I'm sitting there at the stop sign, getting ready to turn onto the highway. My tire pressure light came on. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So maybe this is bad, right? So I'm riding, trying to get to the end, because literally at the end of that road, maybe it's like a mile or so, Firestone is right there. Like, if I can make it to Firestone, I can get this taken care of right now, right? Before it gets really bad. But as I was riding, it's like, I feel like every car had to stop. I feel like every light, the light turned red. It was just everything that could happen happened, right? I'm like, God, please let me make it. But you know what? It didn't happen. So it started getting louder and louder. I was like, I know my tire is flat at this point, so let me just pull over. I didn't want to pull over on the side of the road because that's just so dangerous. So I was able to make it to a restaurant parking lot, and I pulled over there, got all my little tools out, like I knew what I really was doing. And what I noticed was, what I kept having a hard time with was that I couldn't figure out where to place the jack. It's a certain position you have to place the jack in order to lift the car up properly without hurting yourself or the other car, right? I just could not figure out where to put that thing, right? I got it up, and then it just wasn't looking right. Like I was bending something. So I went in and I loosened the lug nuts. I was able to do that, y'all. I was able to do that. So I did that much, and then I'm like, I don't like how this looks. Let me lower this thing back down, and let me call for help at this point. So it's like, oh, I got a flat tire. What? Where you at? Okay, this is where I'm at. Anyway, I don't want to hear all this fussing, complaining. It happened. It is what it is at this point. I can't get upset. And there's so many things I could have blamed it on. This car is driving erratically. People drive erratically. I just don't know why. There's so many things I could have blamed it. I could have blamed it on the fact that I gotta go make this delivery. I could have blamed it on the trash truck being in the way. I could have blamed it on, really, the sun was in my face. Like, I could blame it on the sun. The sun was in my face and I could not see. So I was just trying to get over and see my car. My tires are so wide, right? It's like a wide riding car, low riding car. It's a sports car, right? So I just misjudged that sidewalk, that curb, and I hit it. And it sounded like I ran over something, like literally. So I guess that's when, the tire bust or whatever, because I had like a cut in the sidewall. So I gotta get another tire. But I'm saying all that to say this. A lot of things happen in life, and we could blame other people, right? But what good is that going to do? It's not going to change the fact that, what's happened. And sometimes we do that. Well, if you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and I wouldn't. Well, you know what? Things happen. We make mistakes. We have accidents, right? We're imperfect people, and it's okay, right? It's okay. I was just so frustrated, and I probably could have changed the tire properly had I just, calmed down and took my time. But I was just frustrated with the fact that I'm like, I got to get a tire. I got to now everything that I wanted to do today, I can't do it. I was just thinking about all this stuff is going on in my head. Then I just got in that car, and so I just politely wait. And then he was like, ain't nobody stop and help you? I wasn't looking distressed. You know how women, we can look distressed when we want help or need help. We just get out of the car. We can just, just do all these things and people can stop. But nowadays, you got to be careful, because you just don't want anybody, stopping. You just don't know. You just don't know. So I say, well, you know what? I did try. I had everything out. I took everything out. I think I did really good just to get them lug nuts loose. Because y'all know, when they put those lug nuts on those tires with that air gun, that stuff be hard as I don't know what. But I was able to loosen that. So, kudos to me for that. For at least trying and attempting. Instead of just, sitting there like, I can't do this. I did try. I really did. But we know what I want to do. I want to practice. I really do. I want to practice in case that happens again, Because sometimes people can't get to you. right away. And I pray for patience all the time, because oh my goodness, I don't like to wait, but I know sometimes I gotta wait, right? You gotta wait. I had to wait about an hour or so. Hey, I just got on my phone to start strolling through social media. There you go. Time flies by when you do that, right? Time flies by fast. You just be strolling. Oh my goodness, what time it is. So moral of the story is, things happen in life, and sometimes we are responsible for them, right? Can't blame nobody else for what I did. I hit that curve, and I know I hit it. When I heard that, I said, ooh, and it sounded good. So yeah, it costs me, right? When you make mistakes, that costs you. Okay, we can't blame anybody else. I did that. And I laugh about it, because I don't know. Why get upset? Why be stressed out over something that can be fixed, that can be solved, right? A lot of people stressing over things that really are solvable or fixable. Instead of complaining about the problem, let's look for solutions for the problem, right? How about that? Instead of complaining about the problem, start looking for solutions for the problem. And if you can't fix it, then just give it to God. Okay, He'll work it out. He will. You just gotta trust Him. So that's my little spiel from yesterday. It's a new day. My car is gonna be ready. I'm getting my tire fixed, taken care of. I might need an alignment, because it was pulling real hard after that hit, and I understand why. It sounded terrible, y'all. But you know what? You gotta laugh to keep from crying, right? And you gotta take those lessons, and you gotta learn, and you gotta not do that again. Next time I see a trash truck, I'm gonna make sure I got clearance. Or either I'll sit there and wait till they move, right? I'm trying to squeeze through something I can't get through that wide body car. That's all I got to say. You guys have the most amazing day. Just be safe. Be kind to one another. People are on the edge. I'm telling you, I'm noticing a lot lately. And me, myself, I'm kind of like, oh, you get real irritated real fast now. I just, things are just happening in this world, in our lives. And it's just, everybody's on the edge. So just be kind to one another. That's my last little nugget. You guys have a good day. Until next time. Peace.